What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. So today we are going to do the part 3 for the Multi-Handler 200 series. We're gonna do the TIG welding. So I apologize. Actually, I've been meaning to get this video out for months, and I just, life's gotten in the way. And I've been doing videos on my truck because that's my daily driver, and I needed to get that fixed first and stuff. So but yeah, so I'm finally doing this video now. We should be good. So I want to show you guys real quick. I actually went and bought this from Harbor Freight. It's like their mechanics tool cart or whatever, and I just went ahead and bought it for all my welding stuff, because I just, as far as welding, you accumulate tools and helmets and a bunch of other stuff for welding, and I needed a place to put it, so that's why I got that. Let me open it up here and show you guys some of the stuff. Alright, so as you can see, I already put some stickers in it, and just kind of made it all nice right now. And here's actually some of the parts we're going to use today. But yeah, so I just have all my gloves in here, and just this, and then my TIG gloves, glasses, or safety glasses, my my little cap, sleeves, grinders, levels, all the good stuff. Just stuff that you need when you're welding, I guess. So I actually need this open. And just up in here, I have like a little notepad in here for writing stuff down, just miscellaneous stuff, pens, more pens, earplugs, a knife, soapstone. I just have more miscellaneous TIG parts, brushes, TIG fingers, and squares, levels, clamps. I have a scraper here for just cleaning up and stuff. And I don't have much in here right now, just a regulator. But yeah, I'll have all my hood, my TIG stuff, clamps, everything that you'll need when you're welding. So yeah, it was a pretty good purchase, I think. I'll definitely be getting some good use out of this, I think. So we're definitely going to be using this today, though. So I'll leave this out here, and I'll go ahead and pull the welder out. Alright, so we got the welder out. I just cleaned it up a little bit, put some of the stuff in there. So but yeah, I still have my stick rods down there, all my wire wheels, have some magnets there, just stuff. I gotta get my TIG torch for this. Alright, okay, so my TIG torch is down here. All this TIG stuff here I bought for school, and that's for a water-cooled TIG machine. So I actually don't have any water-cooled. This machine isn't a water-cooled machine, so I won't be using this. I'll be using my other TIG stuff in here. This is some air-cooled gasolines, collet bodies, with some cups. So yeah, so those should work pretty good, I think, and at least for this, what we're doing here. And those will be for another day, someday, when I get a water-cooled TIG machine. But so here's the TIG torch for the multi-handler. It came with it and everything. It's an air-cooled torch. I've used it a few times so far, so it actually is pretty good, I think. It's, the TIG setting isn't that bad. I mean, it works. So but I'll show you guys here in a minute how to do that. I have I cleaned these off for school while I was in school, but I don't know what gauge it is. It's pretty thin, but I cleaned off some. This is some carbon steel, so we're gonna run some of that. I have some stainless in there I'm gonna get, and this machine is only DC TIG, so in other words, you can't do aluminum TIG which kind of sucks. So, but I mean, it'll work. And then you can actually get a spool gun attachment for it, which I actually use at work right now. At work we have a little Hobart 190 handler, Hobart Handler 190, I think it is. So, and it's a MIG machine. It's just a straight MIG machine. So, but they bought a spool gun for it, and so I've been using it at work, and you know, it actually works pretty good. Works like a normal spool gun. So, but I will actually get that for this machine here soon, so I can do aluminum, and then we'll make a video on that once I get that attachment. So, but for now we're just gonna do regular carbon steel, some stainless steel, which I have in there. I need to cut up. All right, I was gonna show you guys real quick. Actually, I found this stainless, so I'm gonna cut this up and then clean it off too, just like that. I found these at Cal Ranch, I believe it was. It's some 345 1/8" aluminum stick rods. I don't know how well they work, but I just went ahead and got them just in case, you know, just if I ever need them. And I got also got some 1/8" cast iron stick rods too. Just in case, you know, just in case if I ever need them. I don't think I will. I mean, I don't think I'll ever use them really ever, but I got them just so they're there in case I need them. But I figured I'd show you guys real quick. I did get this on Amazon. It was about 80 bucks, I think. I just got this cheap Chinese tungsten grinder, just because I couldn't figure out really how to grind my tungsten otherwise. And I tried doing it on a grinder and it didn't work very well. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll just get a tungsten grinder. So I have this now, so it should be a lot easier to grind my tungsten and you know, make that process go a lot quicker. So okay, so those weren't really the best cuts, but I don't care. I'm just doing a little test, and so I'm gonna do T's, I think, like that, for both of them. And so I'll grind this off and kind of smooth it out to be like that, and then we'll get going. Alright, so we finished up grinding the stainless down. It actually looks really similar to the carbon, so I got to keep them separate. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. I just hit it with a flapper, and so yeah, so they're all good now. Here's our carbon, here's our stainless, and so yeah, we'll get to the test here in a minute. Let me set up the machine. Alright, so we're all ready to weld pretty much. I was going to show you guys what I have here. I have this weld flame. It's basically just a stubby gas line set for a air-cooled TIG setup. It's a 18 and 26 series torches. So yeah, so we should be good here. I got this online on Amazon for like 20 bucks, I think it was. And I do have the gas cap here that came with the welder. I'll actually show you guys what came with the welder so you guys can know what to do for that. We'll probably just use this for stainless, and I'll use the regular stuff that came with the welder for the carbon steel. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my TIG, pull my TIG finger out so I can use that too. And all right, so I didn't feel like putting this all back together, but basically this comes with the welder, this case. And if I can open it. Yeah, so it comes with this case. It's got like little foam stuff in it. But basically this is what comes. It comes with this this little tube, and it has a I believe a 16th and a 3/32 tungsten in it. I don't know what it doesn't have a color on it, so I don't know what type of tungsten it is. But I haven't really used them. Comes with a short back cap for your, like, in case your tungsten's really short and you don't want the long back cap. It comes with these 4 cups, 4 air-cooled cups. They're just normal collet bodies, everything like that. A 7, a 5, a 4, and a 6, I believe. Yes, a 6. So we're actually gonna use the 7 today with the carbon. And then here's your collets. It came with all the collets for it. It came with 4 different collets and collet bodies. Let's see, I believe, yeah, 3/32, 16th, 040, and another 16th. I don't know. So we're gonna use 3/32 today. Wherever I put that, there it is. And same with these, 3/32. Okay, so we have what we need. But yeah, that's all it came with. It just came with that, and then it did come with this back cap. So yeah, so that's what the welder came with. So you can TIG weld when you get the welder, but I went ahead and got the stubby set gas lens and everything, just for stainless, or you know, anything I'd want to do here. So okay, so I actually do have some 3/32 tungsten here I'm going to be using. I also have some 1/8 inch in there too, but we're going to be using 3/32. I'm actually going to do this here in a minute because it's starting to rain right now, which really freaking sucks because I just got it all set up. So I will cut back when the rain is gone, I guess. But yeah, here, I'll just show you guys how to set it up real quick. Let me turn it. I have my tungsten. It's already sharpened pretty good, so I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll sharpen it later if I touch or something. So but yeah, so I'll go ahead and put my collet body in. With my collet. Throw my tungsten in there. With the back cap. I believe this should fit. I'll throw my cup on. I'll take a little more stick out. Right about there. Especially since we're doing a T, we're gonna need a little more of a tungsten stick out. So we should be good right there. So that's our setup right there. And I'll cut back to when the rain stops because this is really freaking annoying. So okay, so it's been about 30 minutes or something and it stopped raining for now, so I'm gonna attempt to do it real quick before it starts raining again. So we have our TIG torch set up here. We got a number 7 cup on, just normal collet, no gas lens, and we're gonna do our carbon steel first. I'm actually in the process of making this little end table thing for my mom, so I'm actually gonna use it as a chair right now because I don't know where all these chairs went, so I'm gonna sit on this. Alright, so I got my 16th inch filler rod. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my helmet on. Alright, I think we're good. Gas is on and everything. Should be, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to tack this up. Alright. So I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. No gas, I guess. Let me go turn up the gas. So now you guys get to see me use my tungsten sharpener, because that was not good. Alright, so that's our new angle. I didn't feel like switching it up because, see, there's different sizes and you have to switch the size to the degree that you want, so I didn't really care. I'll just work with this one right now. So we're all good now though, and it should work. Got our torch ready. Let's see if we can tack the other side here. Alright, that worked. Yeah, so it looked like it was the gas. The gas was too low. That makes sense. So I'm gonna turn down the amps a little bit because that was a little bit hot. We'll start at 65. I was at 80, so yeah. So we'll start with that, and I'll grab this filler, and we'll see what happens. You know what? I'm gonna turn it up to 70. Okay, let's do 70, and let's see how this turns out. Oh, I almost forgot my TIG finger. Where'd that go? There it is. All right. All right, so I got my TIG finger this time. Should be easier to just move. All right, I have my TIG finger this time. It should be easier just to move the torch along. So let's do that. I need to get one of those like screens, those plastic screens that stand up that block the wind. That'd be really nice right now. So it is working okay. This breeze is really annoying, so but I'm gonna keep trying it. It's not turning out really good right now, but it is working, so. Okay, so that one did work a little bit better. I think it was there wasn't a breeze that time really, so. Alright, we got the tungsten sharpened, and it's like really hot out here all of a sudden. I don't know why. Just freaking love Nevada weather. 1 hour it's raining and the next hour it's sunny, so it's like 10,000 degrees. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna try and do a longer one. It seems like the breeze has kind of gone away, so let's see if we can. Alright, I tried to do a little bit of a longer one, but my tungsten touched, so I'll do one more after this, and then we'll switch over to the stainless. Alright, so it worked okay. It got a little hot, that's why it blew out at the end. But yeah, overall, I think the carbon steel works pretty good. So we're going to switch over to stainless. Alright guys, I apologize. It's been about 2 hours now, and basically my GoPro is about to die, so I had to go charge it. And the weather, it's gotten a little nicer. There's a little more wind, so I'll just have to weld when there's no breeze. And we're supposed to get thunderstorms later today, so I gotta kind of finish this up. So we're gonna hop on the stainless because we just did the carbon. I'll give you guys another look at that. That was my first one, and yeah, and that was the end that we messed up the gas on. And then that second one was another good one, third one, fourth one. It was hard to see too with the sun, so but yeah, I mean, I don't know, I just kind of threw it together just to show you guys what the machine can do. And I blew out at the end there, so it was a little hot. And keep in mind, when you don't have the foot pedal for this machine, you can't control the amperage at all while you're welding. If you just set it to whatever amperage you have and do it, just like how you can TIG weld off a stick machine if you have gas and switch the polarities with a torch and everything. So yeah, so that's sort of what it's like. Yeah, unfortunately you can't change the amperage. That's what the foot pedal is for. If you get the foot pedal, you can change the amperage, but you still have to do the lift arc. Touch the thing and lift up, and then it'll start the arc. So and you have no gas control whatsoever on this machine, or at least for the afterflow. Whenever you're done welding, how long it continues to put gas out until you're done, you have no control over that. So that's sort of some of my reasons why I don't really like this machine for TIG welding. So yeah, so unfortunately that's the case, but I mean, it does get the job done if you if you need to TIG weld something. So but yeah, most of the stuff I've been doing right now is MIG, so I'm not really in that big of a hurry. But I am looking at getting another TIG machine. I'm looking at the my friend actually got it, and he put it on his truck. It's the Prime Weld, I believe, Prime Weld AC/DC 225, I think it is, or something. It's a TIG machine. It runs about $800, and from what I've seen, it's a pretty good machine. So I'm thinking about getting that for my TIG stuff, and it's an air-cooled, and you can get the water cooler attachment for it for around $400. So I mean, $1,200, and you have a pretty decent TIG welding setup. So I am going to be getting that probably eventually. I mean, not in the near future, but in the future. When I start doing more TIG stuff and all that. So, but I mean, this will work for me for right now. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and show you guys the stainless. We have our stainless. Well, that's hot. We have our stainless sheets here, or whatever, sheet metal. Got cleaned off and everything. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do a T, and we'll tack it up and weld it. So. And I am going to be using some 16th stainless rod that I have. This was 16th carbon rod. I don't know actually what type of carbon rod this is, but we're probably going to be using 308, I think it is, or 316 stainless. I can't remember which one. I also got some 309, which is the interchangeable one that you can weld carbon steel to stainless steel with. So I did get that rod too, also, in case I need it. But so I do have a little bit of that if we need to use it, But for right now, I think I'll try and find that 308 or 316, whatever one I have, and we'll try that. All right, so we're back. I did find some 308 16th inch stainless rod. I do have 309 back there, so but we're gonna use the 308, and yeah. All right, we got our rod. Put that there, and we're gonna fix up the torch real quick. I'm gonna put some gas lens parts on. We're gonna go ahead and run this real quick and see what happens. I'm gonna keep the same settings and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and tack this up and show you guys how this works. I'm gonna lower the amperage a little bit because that was way too hot. It blew right through. So we're gonna go 60 amps. Maybe we'll do. Okay, I'll do 55 just to be safe. Go ahead and tack the other end. That was still really hot. Wow, okay. I'm gonna turn it way down. We're gonna do 45 amps. It seems a little cold, but we'll try it and see what happens. So, first weld. Alright, so I think we're about ready. I'm going to try it again. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I need to sharpen the tungsten real quick. I'm going to wait for the breeze to go by. Okay, so it's so sunny out I can't see a thing, so this sucks. It is slightly cold, so I'm going to turn it up to 45, and that should be good enough, and it's, yeah, hard to see, so alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright, so this really isn't working well outside. The ideal conditions would be me inside here, sitting down, you know, all that. TIG welding is a lot easier to do when you're sitting down and sort of at a bench sort of area. Because right now the sun's out and it's reflecting off my my mat or my welding hood, and so I can't see the weld very well. But I mean, as you can see, it did work, and it's overheating a lot, so I'm getting some of that sugaring. I mean, it's horrible. That's horrible on the stainless, but I did get a little sort of one right there, so so that was nice. All right, guys. So I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it's not working. I just, in these conditions, there's no way I can do this outside with the sun and the wind and everything. So instead, I'll just show you guys some of the stuff I have done with this machine, some stainless that I have done, and I'll also show you guys some more in some other videos. But pretty much, here's some aluminum I was messing around with in school. They do look pretty good, you know, but just practice. And some of my coupons for my stick test. And by the way, I did pass that certification, so I'm now certified in 1G and 3G 7018 structural steel welding, stick welding. So so that's awesome. I'm really happy about that. And but yeah, so let's see, not that one. Oh, so this one I did actually do here. This is just some carbon, and this is what I was talking about with that sort of the wiggle or sort of walk in the cup, the weave thing. Gosh, it's hard to see. I don't know if you guys can see, it's not really focusing that well, but it's just basically some little it's just some weaves sort of, and it does look really nice. But those are just some little weaves that I did with that welder. And let's see what else. That was for school. I did, here's some I believe this is 1/4 inch material, but I did do some little, just some little welds right there, and on the back side too. There's a little bit of walk in the cup. I did that with I did all this with that welder. So it does work for carbon steel and stainless steel actually pretty well. So I am happy about that. But yeah, this bench is a mess. And here's some pipe I was doing. This is just a scrap piece, just messing around with, doing some walk in the cup. So yeah, so it does work. The machine works great for TIG. I would say overall the machine is okay for TIG because it'll do it. I mean, no problem. There's no problems with it doing it whatsoever. It's just tedious, you know. There's just a lot better TIG machines to use out there than to buy a multi-process welder and stuff. And that's part of the thing of using a multi-process welder, is you're not always going to get the best quality from each process with a multi-process welder. So you know, that's just the way it is. I went ahead and bought it because I was just getting into welding, and I figured it was the perfect machine for me to learn all 3 processes on, and it's been a great machine. So I will continue using it, you know, for however long it lasts me for, which I imagine will be a long time. So this thing isn't going anywhere. It's just, you know, the MIG works great. I mean, MIG, I mean, as you guys saw in the last few videos, stick and MIG, they work amazing. I mean, literally no complaints. I mean, it literally acts like the welders I have at my school, like, you know, the $3,000-$4,000 Lincolns and Millers. That's literally what this is like. So it's just crazy, honestly. And I paid $1,100 for this thing. So, and it does all 3 processes, you know, all that. It doesn't have anything fancy like pulse or, you know, all the other fancy stuff with the machines, which, I mean, you know, in some cases is really nice to have. But I mean, the machine works for what it's worth, you know. And I think I did get a pretty good deal on it. So overall, the TIG, I think, is definitely an awesome process to have on this machine. But like I said, it just, there's so many better machines out there for TIG. So like I said, if you're going to do TIG welding, definitely don't get with this machine. Like, if you're only doing TIG, that's all you're doing, I would steer away from this machine, because I mean, it's nice, and if you get the foot pedal, I mean, it'll do a decent job. So but if you're like me and you just wanted all 3 processes to practice on, this is a great machine. So alright, so my GoPro's getting hot, so I'm gonna film inside here for now. But basically, yeah, so like I was saying, out in the field, this machine, I mean, is great, because, you know, out in the field, you just have your torch, your argon. No, I mean, sometimes you'll have that little knob on the handle on the TIG torch that you can control the gas with, the afterflow and stuff. So you literally have to turn on the gas before you weld, let it sit, and let the weld go let the argon go while you're waiting for the weld to cool down, and then you can turn it off manually. That's all manual. So but I mean, yeah, this machine is a great learning process. It really helps with you know, just, I mean, especially if you're getting ready to do field work and stuff, like, this thing is great. And I mean, I watch on YouTube Melton Metal Anthony. He's from Florida. He's in Montana now or something, but he's really awesome. He has, you know, 2 rig trucks and stuff. He's got his Miller, I believe it's a Bobcat, I'm not sure, or Trailblazer, I can't remember what it is. But he has like his main gas/diesel welder on his rig, but he also carries around a little Hobart 190. You know, it's kind of older, you know, but I mean, it works great for those little railing jobs that you know, your leads can't reach or something. So for your big welder. Or if you just want a MIG or flux core or something, you know, that's what these little machines are great for. So so this thing is truly awesome. I'm loving being able to have that. So but yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Just let me know if you guys had any more questions, anything like that about the TIG process or anything about the machine. Again, I do apologize. This video has been a long time coming. So I'm gonna try and upload this as fast as I can. And overall, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I am gonna do more videos on my truck. If you guys haven't seen, please check that out. If you're into trucks, diesel trucks, you know, just stuff like that, check it out. It's awesome. Love my truck and stuff. So but there is gonna be more welding videos to come. I am working on a few projects right now I just need to get done, and maybe I'll film a little bit of that. I don't know. Just a few little projects that you know, my family wants me to do. So, and that's the awesome thing about this machine, you know. I mean, I can do so many things with this machine, and my family's just like, hey, I wonder if you can weld this up for me. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. So so yeah, so it's awesome. Yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. I'm gonna make sure and do another video here soon. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any more questions, concerns, anything about the machine. I'll definitely answer you. So so yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.